Tocchet, back in March, when he was only, 6-8 weeks on the job, the quote was, this is while the season was still on, which is hilarious. This is our craft. I have a tough time when guys take off 4 months, don't talk to a teammate, and show up 2 days before camp. There was the emphasis on fitness, and the emphasis on conditioning, and the emphasis was this does not start in September. We get to work now. And then they had like an illegal camp, and they got dinged by the NHL for it. But again, if you're a fan of this team and you're trying to piece together all the messaging, it does bode well, because it seems like from the top level all the way down to the 20-year-old prospects that are showing up at UBC, everyone is being held to account.
And when Ulevy was crumpled into the corner, I think that was officially the end of his time with the organization.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and you don't want that to happen to anyone in the organization. And that's why I think it's very important that the Canucks are saying, like, elite conditioning. Not just good enough conditioning, elite conditioning.
Yep.
Be in super, super, super good shape. Better shape than you've ever been, because you're a professional hockey player now, and that's to the young guys. And to the old guys, it's like, hey, remember how last season went? We want to do things a little bit differently this season. Start a little bit better. So get in shape. And I hope for the listeners right now, if there is anyone that shows up, I'm not talking about the listeners going to camp, but if there are any Canucks that show up and they're out of shape, don't give us the, why are you so critical of that guy? Like, they have been warned. Anyone who doesn't show up in shape, there's going to be trouble.
Warning.
And if they end up, and if any of these players do end up in the C group, and I like one of the texters into the Dunbar Lumber text line, the C group is better known as the Jake Virtanen group.
He just went straight to
exactly, right?
Bypass A and B, go directly to C.
He would end up there because he'd be out of shape, and he wouldn't do the things that you needed to do to be a successful hockey player, which is why he is where he is right now. If anyone does show up to camp out of shape, like, don't stick up for them. Don't make excuses for them. If you want a team that is going to be successful, that has a good culture, that takes their job seriously, then don't stick up for the guys that aren't doing the work.